I'm sorry?
I said I think he earned it. He certainly has done plenty for this village.
Joe Carrigan, naming all the work that he's done for the village, and they're honoring him today.
Very
It's on the
nice.
gazebo.
Hi, how are you?
But
That's a dangerous place.
my God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming.
He's a former chief of the East Rockaway Fire Department and will be honored later this year for 50 years of service in the East Rockaway Fire Department. He was a co-founder of the East Rockaway Raiders Midget Football. He served on the East Rockaway Recreation Commission for 15 years. Married to Herma, 3 grown children, Joseph, Joanne, and James. There's a little alliteration there, I think, in the Carrigan family. Now, you know, Joe, naming this area Mayor Joseph F. Carrigan Point was not the only thought that had come to mind when the village sought to honor you. East Rockaway might have been renamed and become Carrigan. Generations who follow, that East Rockaway residents had a mayor in East Rockaway who was their champion throughout his life, not just during his term in office. I would ask to formally dedicate this wonderful place.
Everything Joe has ever done his entire life has been for the betterment of this community. From the time he helped his mom and dad out when they were the postmasters of the village, to the time he took over the East Rockaway Post Office, through his years as chief, through his years in service to our country and the U.S. Navy, and then coming back and serving on the Recreation Commission, founding the Raiders, and then ultimately becoming the mayor of our wonderful village. Joe is every day, every moment, has had East Rockaway in his heart and his soul, and it shows from all the work that he accomplished in his years on this point will be known as Mayor Joseph F. Carrigan Point. Thank you.
He then was elected mayor in 2003, serving for 4 years, for a total of 10 years of combined service as trustee, deputy mayor, and mayor. A marvelous amount of service time in elected office here in the Village of East Rockaway. I sent a citation to Mayor Joe Carrigan. I'll read briefly from it. Whereas a great state is only as great as those organizations and people who give.
This is really a special tribute to the both of them. The Carrigan family. Joe, I don't need to repeat what's been said about you, but personally, you and Hermo, the 2 most beautiful people I've ever met, and I've gotten to know you very, very closely over the last 14 years that I've served as an Essex County legislator.
The years that you served as mayor, I know that at least once a week, if not more, I received a call from Joe about different projects and about East Rockaway.
There's no part of our community that hasn't benefited from his dedication and his commitment to this village.
Out of the village was when I was serving aboard the aircraft carrier Coral Sea during the Korean War. After I was elected mayor, there was so many things going on when I was trustee and going into my 4 years as mayor. The village was really jumping all over the place. We completed Operation Downtown, which was the refurbishing of the sidewalks. Back in those days, which was even before me, there was no railroad. There was no superhighways. Any truck or traffic, and most of the time it was horse, were on paths. So the great as a dear majority, friend, and I'm sure all the people in the village, if they knew him, and certainly the ones who did know him, miss him greatly. At this time, I would like to thank all my friends who are here today to celebrate the renaming of White Cannon Point to Joe Carrigan Point. It is an honor that I absolutely cherish. And I want to thank the mayor and the board for giving this wonderful honor to me and my family. And I thank you all for coming here. God bless you all. God bless East Rockaway. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Of government is to carry on as office holders change. Someone leaves and someone else stands ready to pick up the burden. But here in the Village of East Rockaway, we must never forget that for 4 years, Mayor Joseph F. Carrigan fought the good fight for all village residents. When you pass Mayor Joe on the street, take a moment to thank him for his 10 years of service as mayor, deputy mayor, and trustee, and for his previous service as chief of the fire department, postmaster, co-founder of the Raiders, and U.S. Navy veteran of the Korean War. Walk by the beautifully renovated Talbot. We should still be saying thank you, Mayor Joe, even now in 2010. So another hand for Joe, if you will.